Can you imagine the horror of visiting a haunted house, only to find out the scares are real? It's Halloween night and a group of thrill-seeking teenagers make the daring decision to visit the town's infamous haunted house, their hearts pounding with anticipation and a touch of fear. The house, known for its chilling tales and eerie ambience, is run by a man concealed behind a grotesque clown suit. His sinister laughter echoes through the chilling air, his painted smile never wavering. Excitement buzzes amongst the teenagers as they step foot into the house, their laughter and chatter a stark contrast to the haunting silence that surrounds them. They are expecting the usual Halloween frights, the jump scares, the creepy props, the macabre settings. But little do they know, they've just stepped into a real-life horror story. As the night grows darker, the teenagers are unaware that the real horror is just beginning. Do you know what's scarier than a clown? A clown with a thirst for blood. As we delve deeper into the story, our group of merry teenagers, unaware of the danger lurking behind the painted face, continues to roam the haunted house. Their laughter, a symphony of youthful joy, reverberates through the creaky old mansion, a stark contrast to the grim reality that awaits them. The man in the clown suit, their supposed guide in this world of make-believe horror, begins to act oddly. His smiles are too wide, his laughter too forced, his movements too erratic. At first, the teens find this amusing, adding to the overall spookiness of the haunted house. But as the night wears on, his actions take on a more sinister hue. Suddenly, the clown's true identity is revealed. Not just a performer, but a serial killer, hidden behind a mask of grease paint and joviality. The revelation sends a shiver down the spine, the chill of dread replacing the thrill of the haunted house. The teenagers, once so eager for a scare, now find themselves in the grip of a horror far beyond their expectations. The laughs have turned into screams. The clown is no longer a source of amusement, but a figure of terror. The truth of the killer clown is revealed and the real horror show begins. The haunted house is no longer a place of pretend frights, but a nightmare come to life. Ever thought a piece of clothing could turn you into a monster? Well, in this tale, that's exactly what happens. A seemingly innocent clown suit, now a vessel of unspeakable evil, is the real puppeteer pulling the strings. This suit, once just a prop, is now a cursed artifact possessed by a malevolent demon. Its chilling history unfolds, revealing a string of horrifying murders committed by its wearers, all innocent souls before donning the deadly attire. It's not the man in the clown suit we should fear, but the suit itself. The demon thrives on fear. Using its host to enact its monstrous desires, it forces its wearer to kill, feeding on the terror of its victims. The man in the clown suit is merely a pawn in its diabolical game. A mere costume now becomes a symbol of pure evil, transforming its wearer into a merciless killer. Can you escape when your worst nightmare comes to life? Imagine a night of fun, laughter, and thrill suddenly spiraling into a bone-chilling fight for survival. That's the horrifying ordeal our group of unsuspecting teenagers found themselves in. Just as the clock struck midnight, the jovial clown morphed into a monstrous killer. His laughter, once amusing, now echoed ominously through the haunted house, sending icy tendrils of fear down their spines. A once harmless Halloween attraction had become a hunting ground for a demonic entity. The teenagers, their hearts pounding like war drums, had to think on their feet. The haunted house, a labyrinth of horror, seemed to twist and turn against them. Their breaths came in ragged gasps as they ran, the clown's maniacal laughter echoing in their ears. Every creaking door, every shadowy corner held the threat of the killer clown. But driven by sheer terror and the instinct to survive, they pushed forward. Friends fell, their screams piercing the night. Yet they held on to their resolve. Finally, after what seemed like an eternity, they saw it. The exit. With a final surge of adrenaline, they burst through the doors into the cold night, the chilling laughter of the clown fading behind them as they ran, leaving the nightmare behind. They escaped with their lives, but the scars of that night will haunt them forever.